Station Open Mikerowchip here, playing Trainz 2022
Plus Standard Edition.
And this is Tidewater Point, episode 100. Yes, that's right. It's episode 100. We hit the mark. The next video that's coming out after this one will be my very first Railroader. And if you don't like the way I play Tidewater or any of my Trainz series, you're going to hate it when I play Railroader. Okay. So, well, let's put that back in. We are here just outside of Tidewater. This train here is being held at the gantry because he's an inbound train. Who is this? What? Wait a minute. This isn't right. Yeah, we don't want this to be Scott. Scott, we're getting rid of you, buddy. And then we're going to add somebody, and it's going to be J.R. Joe, right? J.R. Joe. Right. That's what I'm doing with all my inbounds now. And then we're going to say J.I. Joe. Or J.R. Joe, not J.I. There we go. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, he's got a green, but he really doesn't. Because we want him to go to the inbound track. Because, you know, we still just don't have enough cars here. And on the inbound track, we have a train sitting. This one right here. Now, I was thinking I could just pull him, put him over here temporarily, and bring him back. But why not just pull him onto here and then just have Thomas cut him up? Now, it is Thomas's turn. And I want him to cut up this inbound train that's coming in. Now, I did a lot of jumping around. In fact, I did so much jumping around, we went into the next day. I went to Jeff. He didn't have to do anything. Then I went to Dave. He couldn't do anything. He's too backed up on where he needs to go. Then I went to Duke. Then I went to Adair. I'm all over the place, right? So now we're back to Thomas, and we got to get this train. So we'll just have him come in on the through track, and then we'll have Thomas cut it up real quick. Is that going to work? I don't know. Let's find out. Where are you at? We're going to have to drive you manually in because there ain't no track mark down there. All righty. So let's put him in forward. Let's release the train brake. There we go. Let's turn on his light. Beautiful. Yes, sir. Is that it? Are we there? No, not yet. It's still going up to 90. Be patient. Be patient. Okay, let's put it in notch 1. Here we go. And let's make sure these switches are all set in front of him so we don't derail and or go down the wrong track. So we're going to want to switch over to this track, which we normally do not do. Right? Does that just lead him all the way down then? Yeah, I think there's anything else. That'll just lead him all the way down. Yeah, is this one of those stop and goes? No, it's a yeller. Okay. So bring me back over here now. Let's put it in notch 2. We got a good move going on here. Is this another ACE? I think it is. Isn't it a 70? Here it is. SD70 ACE. That's exactly what it is. Okay. All right, let's step it up here. Give me notch 3. I'm going to want to keep it down to 15. This crossover doesn't look like it's going to be anything faster than a 15, right? J.R. Joe. J.R. Joe, real American engineer. J.R. Joe is here. J.R. Joe. It's good. It's good. All right. So then we're going to drop off. We can get a good look at the train. Plus, I want to see when he clears this switch. So I can add a little more speed. Because I feel the need for speed. Some of this is going to River Point. Some of it's right here in Tidewater. But no matter where it's going, I tell you right now, I don't have room for it. That's just the way it goes. As I've said before, and I'm going to say again, I am very excited about starting up my Railroad series. That should be a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I've played a bit of the game now. Not a ton of it, but a bit of it. So I kind of got the hang of it. That one's not getting us back up, is it? Was it not two again? There we go. Yeah, these are all going to the River Point TOFC and the River Point container dock they had there, or that yard they had there, I should say. It's not a dock. Go. Knock it back down to notch one. These are the last of them right here, these rail boxes. Those are going on the Tidewater dock, somewhere else where we don't have any room. To the Harley brothers. There he goes. Okay, bring me back out front now. And should we continue cruising at this speed? It says 40. It is a mainline track, or at least a bypass track. Not actually in the yard. But I suppose you go slow, so in the yard because it's dangerous, because people are walking around and stuff. So, someone could be over here. Go, hey, hi. Oh! Killed just like that. Just run over. All right. There's a lot of cars in the yard here, but a lot of them are not even. They're just parts of trains. Everything here is part of a train, is waiting to get somewhere. Same thing over here. On this cut right here. Oh, no, it's this cut right here. My bad. All right, let's put her back in idle. How come this light is red and this one's green? What do you do in that situation? The one that's nearest me is red. The second one is green. I don't know. I guess I'd have to look up to see which one's the higher ticket. And then do whatever one's the cheapest to do. All right, here we go. I need the switch list right up right now. We're gonna put J.R. Joe in the old engine house there, the old engine shed, I should say. We'll have Thomas come up here and start, manipulating. Add some train brake here, because we're gonna have to bring it to a complete stop. Anywho. Okay, I didn't think we were going to hit that. We sure did, didn't we? Okay, sorry. My bad. So it's all the way on. Let's decouple. Drop these off. Forward once again. Oh boy, that was not switched the right way. That's all right. We popped it. We ran through it. Oh, don't throw it now, dummy. All right. Back in reverse. Yeah, 3, remember? All right. Throw it into notch 2. Yep. No, but now yes. Then all the way down here, we're going to have a yes. Okay, whoa. Hey, Speed Racer. I was not paying attention at all, obviously. He got himself up to 26 mile an hour. Boy, he's getting the evil eye from everybody up in the tower. They're on the radio right now. What yard have you ever been in where 26 mile an hour was okay? Give me the name of the yard. I want to call the CEO so that everyone in that yard, as well as yourself, is fired. That's basically what that's the conversation that's going on right now. Although it makes it better that he looks out the window and shrugs. People in the tower are like, well, at least he shrugged. At least he's sorry. Nobody shrugs unless they're sorry. And acknowledge that they're wrong. I must have put it in notch 2. Because she flew. Even a notch 1, I have it in there just for a little bit. It pounces 14 to 16. Okay. Early morning. The shift hasn't even officially started yet. Till 9. We're a minute before shift start. Alrighty. Run down here. Come around this way. Here he comes. Set right now, right? Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. I will slow down so the conductor can get off. Probably should slow down a little bit more than that. Here we go. And we're off. Where are we going to put him? Well, he's not a local, so we're going to put him either on this track or that track, and it looks like he's going to go on that track. Oh, cat, you got to get out of the way, baby. Yep. Come on. We're going a little fast this time because my cat was standing right in front of the rail driver. She made it very difficult. Throw it. Oh, no, it's wrong. It's wrong, and I'm blaming this all on my cat. Every last bit of it. I love her, but she got in the way. Okay, are we going to hit that train there? I'm hoping not. I don't think we are. I could leave him there. Right? I mean, I was going to put him on this track here so because he gets more room, but... Alright, so I guess my cat parked this one. Let's bump him up just a little bit. Just a tad. Now back. Okay, good deal. Now we got to come up here, over here in the lower yard, because that's where Thomas is sitting. Thomas, you ready? You better believe he's ready. All right. We got it in forward. There we go. Get all the brakes released. Here he comes. Okay, gonna do this. Yep. Then this. Then this. Coming over this way now. Yo. And yes. Alrighty. Thomas and his slug. Yeah, the next train that drops off cars that have already been serviced by the industry onto the inbound track is going to come down and take those 2 gasoline tankers that have been sitting there now forever. Okay, let's slow down a little bit earlier this time. Seems like Thomas has better brakes. There he goes. Right across. Nicely done. Stop there. Throw it the other way. And let's bag him up. Here he comes. I was going to say, Thomas isn't really jumping, but then again, he's got this slug on there, right? Like, that thing weighs, like, a lot. And is going to take a little steam out of his step. All right, we already know this one's thrown wrong. There we go. Trying to do the controls of the camera and Thomas at the same time is not easy. There we go. Now let's put it forward. Here we go. Moving? Oh, yeah. This way, and then this way, and then these should all be set correctly already, because J.R. Joe already came up this way. Yep. It's all coming together. We want to get those cars off that bypass track because other trains use that. Well, theoretically, not in the game. I don't have any trains running through, so it's not going to be a backup. Someone I had mentioned this before, but someone a long time ago had mentioned you should have trains just going from one portal to the next that are just through trains. I don't know if I could handle that. I just don't. I'm having a hard enough time just dealing with the trains that are coming on now. I also had to worry about trains coming through. I can't imagine the pileups I'd have. Well, that's not true. I can imagine it, but I can also imagine it wouldn't be very good. All right. Nicely done. Ooh, that's a quick clear, too. Nice. Let's go back now. We'll get the first part of this cut going. Here we go. Oh, he got to release the brake. I'm like, oh, this supposed to be some kind of a hill. Or the brakes are on. That could be it too, There we go. That was downright perfect right there. Okay, so we'll take all these diesels. We'll take the logs and we'll cut it off here at the grain. So let's move this forward now. Is he gonna be able to handle this? Yeah, with that slug. Oh yeah. Look at him go. So proud of him right now. Okay, let's give him a 2. Give him a little help. I was so proud of him. And then he stopped. He can't quit. No, he's got it. He's got it. How much weight is it? Oh, yeah. It's 2539. That's 1,000 tons over what he's rated. It's a lot. All right. Now, is there someone coming in? I should have checked that. No, there's nobody coming in that I see anyway. Nobody's in the way. They normally pull right up here anyway, so we'd have seen them. There'd have been no mistaking it. All right, we'll try to pull it up to this signal right here. I don't want to get going too fast because it's going to be hard to stop this, even with a slug. And Thomas wore tennis shoes to work today instead of usual work boots. And dragging your foot on the ground with tennis shoes, it's just not going to work. You're going to rip your feet up. The boots will be able to take some damage, but it's just not an option. All right, here we go. There's the grain hopper we're going to stop it at. Right around in this area should be good. Then we're going to want to add train brake because we got to park the whole rest of the train. Yep. We're going to go full brake on you. Very good. Just short of where I want to be. Actually, just long of where I want to be. Something. The short and the long of it. All right. Take that off. Take that off. Gotta wait for it to come back up. And where is this going? This one here on this end is going to Grayson Farms. Now, Grayson Farms... Grayson Farms is on this side, right? Oh, yeah. Tidewater Country is what I have it. So either track 3 or track 4. Let's take a look. Is it? Okay, yeah. Pressure's back up. Go ahead. Forward hill. There he goes. So track 3 or track 4? What do we got here? This is track 1. Track 2. This is track 3 right here. We never put anything on track 4. Ooh. Okay, yeah, it's just 1 right now. So we got quite a bit of room on this track, yes. We'll put him on track 3. Throw the switches for that. Alrighty. Here he comes now. And the ones before are going to Wicks Lumber. That's over in River Point. That's going to be either track 1 or track 2. Let's take a look at which one we're going to put that one on. There he goes. Here we go. We're going to put it notch 2 right from the get. Here he comes. All right, so like I said, Wicks Lumber, Tidewater Diesel, is going to be the Tidewater dock area. That's going to be 5 or 6, so that's going to be down below. That's going to be in the lower yard. Track, what did I say? We're for track 1 or 2? Here's inbound. Here's track 1. And track 2 is wide open. There's nothing on track 2 except that other train. But I think we got room on track 1 yet, don't we? A little bit, yeah. So we'll put them on track 1 first, just to fill that one up first. Right now we're headed right here to track 3. Yeah, we've been using track 4 as a place to put store cars in order to run them down to the lower yard. Pile them all up there, and that way we only have to run to the lower yard once. Not every time it comes up. It's a convenience thing, a time saver thing. Slow this down a little bit now. Here he comes, and then once we lash on, we're just going to get him past this switch right there. That should be good. Should be enough clearance. Other things we may want to do. There we go. Is that going to be enough? Or we're going to have to add throttle. We're going to add throttle. That died quickly. How come this is so low? Or is it got to recharge now? Because we just connected on. It's never done that before that I remember. Makes sense, though. That it's going to take a while to charge the brakes on, on all these cars from here back. Can't really bottle them for that long, and I don't think they like it when you bottle them, right? You have to take the air out so they don't go nowhere. Okay, let's give them a little more now. Pressure's back up. That's getting nothing done. All right, let's put it in notch 3. There we go. Okay, now we got something. I thought sure we were going to get a wheel slip. They'd be like, uh-oh. What do I need, a second slug? No. It's okay. It's okay. I'll put the train brake on. There we go. All right. Then we will decouple. Put it back and forward. Recharge the brakes. And I said these are going to Wicks Lumber, which is River Point, which is going to be track 1. We're going to put them on track 1 before we fill that one up before anything else. Okay, here we go. This back over here on this side. So all 3 of these are going to Wicks Lumber. And then the Tidewater diesel ones are going to go down onto the lower track, right? Tidewater dock is track 5 and track 6, which is down in the lower yard. Okay. So now we're headed for track 1, which is this one right here. It's right next to the inbound track. It currently has a train sitting on it. Because I got nowhere else to put it. Pretty much, that's the reason it's sitting there. And then we still have to shunt all of this. We still got to drill all that. Hello. It's a lot of work. That's why they're paying us the big bucks. Although I hear you can make decent money working for a railroad, you're really not going to get rich. There aren't too many jobs that you can really get rich on. You start your own company or something like that. Alrighty. Track 1. Suppose the bell should be on. We are across that level. Here come. Here come. It's moving. Step it up a little here. These 3 cars, there's plenty of room for these 3 cars. So we ain't got to worry about that. And then all the rest of them, after we drop off these 3 with the these 3 bulkheads, are all going on track 4. So they can go to the lower yard. Go. Beautiful. Push. Okay, we're waiting for this to come up. Yeah, stop pushing. We got to wait for this to come up. I forget, what does that mean? TP? That's equalizing, right? No, that's brake cylinder. Master reserve? Main reserve? TP. I know it's not toilet paper. And the flow is still high, which means it's charging the rest of this train. Da-da-da-da-da. Charge. Okay, it's mostly up there now. We can probably start applying some throttle. Probably apply a little more. Before we had to put it in notch 3. Now what's this? What are the deets? Oh yeah, this is 35. This is 2,000 over what he's rated. Put it in 3. Still can't budget. Oh, no, there he goes. He did finally get it. He is earning his paycheck today. What if I put it in 4? Is it going to start doing wheel slip? No. Good. Good. Coming on back. Beautiful. Let's add full train brake. We got to park them here. Here we go. Beautiful. Oh, don't hit that. I almost hit the A button. Don't apply like you used to. Oh, what am I doing? No, that's the wrong lever. I just juiced the throttle. I wanted to take off the brake, not juice the throttle. You're moving forward even though the pressure isn't all the way up. How it is. Alrighty. There we go. these are going to go over on a track 4. Should be set now, right? Yeah, it is. Some long distance switching. Let's bag it up. The brake cylinder does slowly go back down. I bail like no one's business. I'm bailing like a sinking ship. It doesn't seem to make any difference. There we go. Back where it belongs on the track 4. Right, track 2, then track. Yeah, that's right. And that's to go to the lower yard. That's to keep it on. Oh, wait a minute, though. Is that right? Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. So it goes this way. Then we're going to keep it on this one and then that one. Oh, okay. That's right. We got it. Here's an action shot just above the logs. These are all Tidewater diesels, right? Am I correct? Yeah, because here's my slug and then my one before it. Slug actually is right here. Nice. Don't need this anymore. Let's come back in here. Actually, I usually push it past. Oh yeah, right there. That's fine. Let's add some train brake here. There we go. Beautiful. I'm going to put that on full. There it is. Now let's go get our next little cut here. Here we go. The switch is going back down again, and we are golden. What could be better than this, huh? Well, maybe winning the lottery. As long as I still got to do this. Now, that's an interesting question. Win the lottery like $714 million. But if you do, you can no longer play Trainz again. My first reaction is, you take the money. What are you, an idiot? Of course you take the money. But then when I think about it, hypothetically, it's easy. It's an easy decision. Easier decision. I don't know, man. Gosh. That'd be a tough one. No more train games, or you don't get any of the money. Yikes, I'm glad I don't have to make that decision. The bell turn off? It did. I must have twined it off. All right, so let's back up now and get this next portion of this inbound train. Here we go. Forward ho. Let's see. We'll take the 3 ethanols. We'll take the 2 of the grain hoppers, and then we'll take all the TOFCs. Yep. So we'll pull it forward up to that point. Now, see, all of this still was all fully charged. Of course, I could have bottled it, right? I didn't, though, because I had the full train brake on. Maybe they have people come out there with, like, little bicycle pumps, and they pump them up for you just before you get there. That would be hard to do. Got to put that much pressure on there to pressurize these brake pipes with just a bicycle pump. Now you may ask yourself, Mikerowchip, how do you know you were going across the intersection right there on that level crossing? I don't. I did not know. I'm guesstimating. It seemed about the right length. Close enough. We'll never know if I was right or wrong. That's the beauty of the no-looker. Until we get to the front end there, and there's going to be a Chevy or a Ford wrapped around the front of the engine. Then the beauty of the no-looker loses its luster. All right. Start braking. There we go. Nicely done. All right, now these are going where? They're going to River Point Container. So that's going to be either track 3 or 4 again, right? No. Oh, 1 or 2, yeah. I was going to say, oh, did I put those last ones? I didn't. Okay, so 1 or 2. Now, we've been putting them on 1. And we still have some room on 1. About how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, but these are short little cars here. I don't really count. Same length, right? What do you got to put up there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then Purdue Grains. We'll get as many on there as we can. How about that? Okay. It's recharged. Let's go. There we go. So River Point is track 1, track 2, and this is track 1 right here, right? Yeah. So we'll put them on track, as many as we can on track 1. Right? Is that what I said? Yeah. Then we'll have to get them on track 2 where it has a train on it. The train's not all the way down. We got room here. Put stuff here. All right, clear my throat there a little bit. Yeah, and then the Purdue Grains is going to go to River Point. Kellogg's going to go there. River Point Refinery. So the ethanols are the only things that don't go on to, are not going to River Point. Everything else is going to River Point. Okay. So this way. That's the inbound. Track 1. That's where we're headed. We want to go to track 1. Let's ride it in this time. Into reverse. Release the independent brake. And let's go. thinking right now, yeah, these are all River Point, obviously. Purdue Grains, River Point. Kellogg Snack Company is definitely River Point. And then River Point Refinery is definitely River Point. And then there's the two Tidewater. Ethanol's at the top. Yep. Okay, we got it. Here we go. Is it really necessary for us to signal this level crossing since these gates are constantly down? Although maybe it's even more necessary now I think about it because cars are driving around them. You can't sit there forever, right? I mean, you can't call your boss. Yeah, boss, third day in a row, I can't make it. The gates are still down. That's just not going to cut it. You're going to get fired. That's what's going to happen. All right. Once we lash on here, we're going to run down to the other end. This is going to be a challenge. See if Thomas is going to be able to push this load now. I think this is the one that was way over, right? Like 3,500. Okay, here he comes. He's got it. Give him a 2. Yeah, let's take a look at it now. Just for gigs. Yeah, now it's 38. He's rated for 1,500, in case you forgot. Okay. Let's see way back here now. This is the car we want to move. Right, my engines are at the front of this. Yep. Okay. So let's put them in notch 3. Okay, we're fully recharged now. There are no more excuses left, Thomas. Besides the fact that this is way too heavy. No wheel slip. Okay. Notch 4. Here's something. Something's happening. Okay, we got movement. Look at him. I'm like a proud papa. Except that he's the same age as me, and I don't have any kids. Of course, it is like. So, there's that. All right, let's see how far back we can get these. We're going to want to stop it. Probably pretty even with these, with this empty coil car here, right? Here he comes. Not sure how fast the train brake's going to stop it. So we'll add it. I don't want to stop it too soon, but I don't want to stop it too late. Which I guess all makes sense, right? You want to stop it where you want to stop it. Later than I wanted. We're going to call that good, though. That's pretty good. All right, so let's go all the way back to the front here. See what kind of result did we get. Yeah, we're not going to fit them all on there. That's the result we got. So, are we going to call this one far enough over? Yes, we are. Normally, I'd want it behind that frog, but we're going to call that good. It's already applied full. So now, let's go into traction forward. Drop that off. Almost got them all on there. Sorry, I'm reading these, make sure I'm doing these right. Oh, there are 3 tankers. I thought there was only 2 tankers up there. Well, there are 3. All right. But now that I'm looking at something else, the time, I see we're over. We're gonna stop him right here. We'll turn off his belt so he doesn't have to listen to that the entire time we're off. That, my friends, is the end of episode 100 of Tidewater. We're going to continue doing Tidewater here because I have now grown very fond of it. For a while, I had thought about stopping Tidewater and then having some other. First of all, was like I think it was the Midwest map I was going to do, and then that turned into probably Railroader, and then some people, not many, admittedly, I think like 4 people said, "Please don't stop the Tidewater." Nobody said, yes, please stop the Tidewater. So I decided, yeah. And now I'm glad that they convinced me of that because I'm having a lot of fun on this route. This has been challenging and a lot of fun. Anywho, I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that they're saying the loco brake instead of the full locomotive brake, well, this just may not be the channel for you.